And I'm pretty sure, if not all of you, a good handful of you have seen this video that's going viral of this lady on a plane who allegedly supposed to sing the shapeshifter. I definitely believe that this is a major psyop. It could be soft disclosure, nevertheless, but it's too many symbols. It's really too many symbols. Now I saved the 3 videos. It's many more videos. I probably do a longer breakdown, but I want y'all to pay attention because, as I state, signs and symbols will be these people downfall. I just want y'all to see this.
Getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am.
See right here, I'm gonna let it play.
Fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can fucking die with him or not. I'm not going to. Bye. Say whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks. But
It's a lot of telltale signs in this, and it's just weird. I believe these are all bad actors. Now, this is one angle on this. I'm gonna play another video and alleged eyewitness. One thing I found off about this is her body language and the way she sounded. She sounded a little incoherent. I'm not gonna say that's exactly what's going on because I don't want to discredit her though. I'm just looking at this from a logical standpoint, right? And then she says that stupid dude though, but in another video, let me see. She don't seem like she's too eager to get away from the guy as if he's a shapeshifter. All the video footage and they still haven't got video of the guy that she was talking about. I find that weird. Now this next video, I find that weird that they don't have a video of the guy, the alleged guy that was in the hoodie who was supposed to be that. Literally, you see everyone on the plane except for this guy that this next eyewitness is about to describe. But just pay attention because normally when you see a person sitting in the camera like this and and they have this is subliminal. This is how they play subliminal messages. They do this in the cartoons and everything. If you look over this guy's shoulder, he has a Hollywood sign over his shoulder. Not only that, the lady who's claiming that she seen the shapeshifter is actually doing the Baphomet as above, so below pose. And I'm gonna show y'all that as well. But just pay attention now because when you want to place subliminals in a video, when you want people to see something, you're going to place it in the background over the shoulder. I could bring up, hopefully y'all know what I'm saying because I could show y'all videos of multiple people who does that when they go. Anyway, let's get back to this. Now, let's hear what this guy has to say. Now, they say that this is supposed to be the guy in the hoodie, but there's no video or whatever or whatnot. Now let's just listen to what this eyewitness say who say he was on the plane.
Okay, here's a story time for you. I've tried like 2 times to record this, but I keep going over the 3-minute limit, and I don't want to do a part 1, part 2 type thing, so I'm going to try to be specific. I was on that flight. It was American Airlines. We were leaving Dallas-Fort Worth. I was sitting in the left aisle.
Notice the Hollywood behind him, the subliminal message. He put the camera like that because he wants y'all to see the Hollywood behind him.
About 3 rows back from this woman. She was sitting in the right aisle, and she had this very interesting exchange with some dude in a hoodie. I don't remember the color of the hoodie. I really, you know how memory is. When you're not super paying attention, you don't remember all the details. I had one.
That's a major detail, though. You mean to tell me you seen her having this altercation with a guy you know that he had a hoodie on an airplane that's clearly lit up, but you couldn't tell what color. You can't remember the color of the hoodie. So if that's the case, how did you even know that it was the guy? If that's the case, how I find that hard to believe that this guy turned around and seen the altercation. He remembered the guy being in a hoodie on a fully lit airplane, but he don't remember the color of the hoodie. He don't remember a shade of the hoodie, what it possibly could have been. He didn't have a clue. Yes, I find that very, very weird.
One headphone in, couldn't hear all the specifics of what happened, but I noticed this exchange between this woman and this dude in a hoodie. And it was kind of weird at the time because it seemed like no one else before she really started getting frantic, like was paying attention to this, but that makes sense. It was like a normal flight. This was after putting all the luggage away. We'd been on the plane for a little bit. It was before the flight attendant came over and gave the little spiel. And what I remember is
he remember all of this in great detail. The flight attendant coming over and doing this and doing that. But to the lady who was having an altercation and the guy that he alleged he's seen with a hoodie on, can't remember the color of the hoodie.
She was having like a full-blown conversation with this dude in the hoodie. I'll call him the hoodie guy. She was having a full-blown conversation with hoodie guy.
How would he know that? How would he know that? It makes absolutely sense. How would he know that without knowing the color of the guy hoodie? It seemed like he was paying attention. If you're listening to him right now, he's describing how in depth their conversation. He's not repeating the conversation, but just listen to how he described their conversation. It makes no sense.
Long conversation with this dude in the hoodie. I'll call.
He said she was having a long conversation with the dude in the hoodie.
Was having like a full-blown conversation with this dude in the hoodie. I'll call him the hoodie guy.
A full-blown conversation. And I'm going to call him the hoodie guy.
She was having a full-blown conversation with hoodie guy. The weird thing was that he never once said a fucking word to her the whole time. And at the time, I don't know, I wasn't really thinking about it. But it was like it's like she would say something and he like would respond, but there was no exchange happening. It was just her getting more and more frantic. Which, okay, if she's drunk and she's going crazy, then you would think the dude in the hoodie would have been like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? But he was just like dead locked on her, like deep eye contact with her.
How would he know that the guy in the hoodie is having deep eye contact with him, but he can't remember he remember all of these great, minute, small, frivolous, I'm talking about precise details, y'all. But he can't remember the color of the guy hoodie who he had to evidently been staring at, because he's telling you that this guy was locked in on her, looking her square in the eyes. This literally makes no sense. This is to keep the suspense in. It makes no sense. This is from some film writing scripted shit, for real. These people, that lady, him included, they are actors in Hollywood.
Like want to feed into the conspiracies here, but like almost like she was like in a hypnosis type of thing.
See, he had to throw in conspiracy because conspiracy theory. Why did he tie that into it looked like she was in a hypnosis or a trance? Like, people actually do go into that when they do drugs, when they hit their head. Like, people going into a trance is normal, especially for people who have brain trauma, short-term memory, or daydreaming, the things of that nature. But yet and still, he dressed it up and said he don't want to get into conspiracy theorists and label that as the conspiracy theory, her being hypnotized or in a trance. Like, we been knew about people being hypnotized, hypnotists, the people doing it, and things of this nature. So why is he linking that to conspiracy theory?
And she started getting more and more frantic to the point where then people started kind of noticing. Flight attendant came over, tried to calm her down, like, what's going on? She sat back down, but she kept looking over at this dude in the hoodie, and finally she was like done with it. And that's like when I really started paying attention, like, okay, what the fuck is going on? And that's when
He said, now this is when I really started paying attention. It seemed like you were paying attention the whole time. He's literally giving us a play-by-play of everything that ensued. These people are bad scripted. If you let people like this talk and you literally use critical thinking, you will see the holes in their stories. It's the same thing with these, well, with certain content creators. I'm not going to say these, but there are a few. So yeah, these fit. But this is the same thing he's doing. If y'all clearly can't see that this is scripted, then I really don't know what to tell you.
it was like, I can't do this. She started getting up. She started walking up to the front. And then the whole video thing happened. I didn't take a video of it. I was listening to a Stephen King audiobook. I wasn't like pulling out my phone to record this. And she didn't seem drunk to me.
So how do he know the video thing happened? What is he talking about? Then the video thing happened? Then the video thing happened? What are you talking about? Then the video thing happened? Because this wasn't even posted online until after the whole debacle transpired anyway. So what do he mean by
up to the front, and then the whole video thing happened. I didn't what's going on, and that's when she was like, I can't do this. She started getting up. She started walking up to the front, and then the whole video thing happened. I didn't take a video of it. I was listening to a Stephen King audiobook. I wasn't like,
bro, he had a lot going on. So he don't have a video. So who is he talking about when he said then the video thing happened?
pulling out my phone to record this. And she didn't seem drunk to me, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I didn't see her drink. I mean, she seemed totally normal to me up until that point. The weird thing was, after she left the plane, the dude in the hoodie, which the flight attendant was like, did anything happen? And he still didn't say a word. He just went like, and like shrugged. The dude in the hoodie like looked around the plane, and he looked back at me.
You can tell that he wants y'all to see the full Hollywood thing. He's not even sitting center screen. He's not even centered in the picture. He left so much of his right shoulder available so y'all could see the Hollywood poster. He's not even centered to the camera. That goes to show that he wants people to see the Hollywood. Subliminal.
And he winked at me. And again, I didn't quite register it. I was like, okay, what the fuck was that about? I was like, maybe he's just being like an ass, like winking, like that was weird, wasn't it? But now that I look back, I realized that when he winked at me, and it was his left eye looking back at me, it didn't wink like this. It winked like this.
Bro, this is bullshit. How could that not freak you out upon it happening right then and there? He said, but now that I look back at it, now that it's a whole 24 hours later, you know what? Now that I remember that detail too as well, but don't remember the color of his hoodie. Come to think about it, his eyes did blink horizontally instead of vertically. Or vertically instead of horizontally. This is a crop. This is clearly a distraction and a psyop within itself.
And I didn't even register.
It's a psyop.